Thank you all. Thank you for joining the demo session for Azure admin training. First of all, guys, what I'm going to do is in this particular session, first of all, I'm giving the introduction about myself. After my introduction, if you have any question related to your career, related to training, or any doubt, if you have, you can please raise your hand and ask your question. First of all, myself, Ankit Narula. I have total 11 plus years of experience in the IT industry. Out of those 11 years of experience, in first 3 years, I worked in Oracle apps where I was techno-functional, worked as a techno-function consultant. I was writing SQL queries, PLSQL queries, creating reports by using BA Publisher, Oracle reports. We are doing it and doing some financial setups as per our client requirement in Oracle apps. And from last 8 years, I'm working on top most two cloud platforms which we have it in the market, Azure and AWS. In both the cloud platforms, I'm working from last 8 years. This is my professional experience. I have total 11 years of experience, professional experience. And from last 10 years, I'm in the training industry also. So it means I'm giving the training from last 10 years. Earlier, I was giving the corporate things also, but now I'm just giving training to the all who are going to join our batch. They'll get the training from our side, from training institute I'm giving. Before Corona, I was giving the corporate trainings also, but from now, I'm just giving the trainings. So this is about my side, about that, my experience. Now, if you have any question related to your career, related to anything, you can please raise your hand also. Before that, I'm going to share some details in the chat box also with you guys. I'm sharing a WhatsApp group link for this Azure Admin 213 batch. If you are not there in our WhatsApp group of batch 213, so you can please join the WhatsApp group using the link which is shared in the chat box. And I'm going to share my team contact details also. So if you have any question related to training, you can contact them by email also, you can call them also. But yes, if you have any doubts when you're doing practice, technical queries, whenever you have, that time you don't need to contact our support team, you don't need to contact them by using mobile phone or message. You need to email. So I'm going to share my email ID also with you guys. So if you have any doubt whenever you're doing practice, you can email me also whenever you have any question. And the last thing which I'm going to share is in the course content related to this particular batch Azure admin, the course content which we have, I have shared in the chat box. Yes, Sachin, you can unmute. Yes, Sachin, you have raised your hand. You can ask your question.
Am I audible?
Yes, Sachin.
Yeah, Ankit, actually, I had done this Microsoft Azure course 1 year back.
Okay.
It was Azure A5 batch I was enrolled in 1 year back.
Which batch number talking about?
It was Azure A5 batch.
Sorry, your voice is cracking.
It
I'm
was
not able to understand the batch number.
uh, it was batch A5.
85.
Batch A, alphabet A.
A4 or A5?
A5, A5, A5.
Okay. Okay.
So I just want to inquire that during that time that was pretty good session delivered by you.
Thank you,
And
Sachin, for
right
feedback.
now I again want to revive that old session. So is it possible that if I go through all those previous slides, so is there any difference in the course curriculum or is it same?
Now, definitely there are some few difference we have it. I don't remember, Sachin, about last 1 year. About last 1 year in this
Okay.
particular batch, there is a course content difference is there. Even if I talk about in Azure
Also,
platform also, there is a lot of changes has
okay.
been happen because cloud is a technology where they are going to modify the console after every few months. So
Okay.
you need to upgrade yourself.
O- Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Any more questions, Sajjan?
Okay. No more. It's all. Thank you. Thank you, Ankit.
Fine. Okay. Anyone have any more? Yes, Srinivas.
Hi Ankit, how are you doing?
I'm good, Srinivas. How are you?
I'm doing good, Ankit. So last time I told you, right? So I came to India and again I'm back to Europe now. So I searched for this evening batch only from so many days. So
Yeah,
finally,
okay. I remember you told me that you need to join evening Azure admin batch.
uh,
We are waiting
yes,
from last 2 months. Am
correct.
I right?
It's right.
I remember it. Yes, you talked with me earlier also.
Even we have the couple of sessions in 3 to 4 months, but I went to India and I bring my family here. Now, I told you, right, my H1B is in current progress. It is in last phase, Ankit. So petition got approved. I'm going for stamping by next month.
Oh, that's congratulations. Did you get the appointment?
So everything like appointment I need to book. Actually, currently I'm in Europe, right? So my
You need
company
to
told
book
that from
from India, I think so. As per my
no, no,
knowledge, as per the knowledge which I have, that you need to come to India for appointment.
no,
For
Ankit. Actually, I am doing that job here, right, in Europe.
okay, you are in
So
doing a job, then you can apply it. Yes,
that
yes,
too,
yes.
I have a residence card here in Poland itself. So from the last
Then
2 years.
yes, then definitely yes, you can apply from there. I was thinking
Uh,
that you are just going for a few days there.
no, no. I
No,
am
no,
a
that
work permit. I
definitely
have
yes.
it.
You need to apply that you can take appointment in the Poland and from Poland you can apply that one.
Yes. So by next month, I'm waiting for my documentation from my company from
So
US
you will
directly.
get
So
that I-97B
yes,
from
yes,
this.
correct.
Did you
I
receive that?
29. I
Not
seen that one.
I-20. I-20 is for F1 visa.
Ah, I-129. After that
I-9
one,
I-797. It's
797B. I
I-87B.
need to get.
This
Yes.
this document you will
Yes.
get, and you need that original document to the
Correct.
one.
I'm waiting for my company to give that one. So it is going to deliver in a couple of
Did you get the
days.
list of documentation which you need to get, Srinivas?
Ah, yes, Ankit. Everything I have ready for that one.
You
Only
need you
waiting for
I
those
because I
documents.
know that a lot of my friends are on H1B. My companies have tried a lot from for me also
Yes,
H1B,
yes.
but my bad luck, I didn't get that name.
Surely this time you'll
Uh,
get it, Ankit. So
hopefully, yes.
again, as part of that one, once I'll get it now by December or January, I'm planning to travel 2 years. So again,
No,
I'm in a shape to learn this.
as per the H1B rules, you after
Mm.
20th of September 12 a.m. you can enter in US.
Yes.
Means sorry, not 20 September, 21st of
October,
September
October
12.
1st, October
No,
1st, I think.
October, no. October 1st is your first day of the job, but as per right now, October 1st is Sunday. So you can start your job from October 2nd. But as per their
Mm.
rules, you can enter in US after 20th September.
Okay.
As per their rules, you can enter in US after 20th of September, but you can start your job from the 2nd of October. Means they are
Yes.
giving you 10 days to settle down there. Like definitely whenever a person is going to new country, Shinivar, he need
Mm-hmm.
1 week or 10 days to settle down there.
Yeah, yes.
So that's why they are giving those 10 days to settle down. After that, from 2nd of October, you can start your job.
Yes, Ankit. So for the refreshment itself, again, I joined this one. The moment like within 45 days, I'm plan to complete so that I can complete my interview. Then I can start with fresh directly with Azure Architect like that. I'm going to start my career in this one.
Sure, Srinivas. Yes, you can do that.
Yeah. Thanks a lot for that one. That's why like already I completed with you because I'm such desperately looking for you from this one. Already I was with Azure. I have completed with you and cleared my certification. Now I want to check with Azure also.
Sure, Srinivas, whenever you have any doubt, whenever doing practice, you already have my email ID. I already
Yes,
also
yes,
got a
direct
lot of
contact.
emails from your side. You can email me anytime.
Sure, Ankit. Thanks a lot for the support. Yes.
Thank you, Shivan, and best of luck for your interview.
Sure, Ankit. I will update the status.
Sure. Thank you, Srinivas. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, Shiva. Yes, Shiva, you can unmute yourself. No question. Yes, Bright, you can unmute.
Okay. Good day. Good day.
Hi,
I'm
good
Bright.
morning. Hi,
Morning.
Bright.
Yeah. So I quick one. So I just want to find out, like, if, like you said, is it possible for after the class we can visit? Is there any email where we can visit the classes that we're going to learn? Maybe after the class that we can go and learn more and equip ourselves. I don't know if that's how it works over here. Thank you, sir.
It means after the session, you want to learn more.
No. You don't get like what we are going to study today. Is it possible after the classes you can just go back and tutor yourself about it, to like cover up? You understand what I mean?
I didn't understand your question. Can you please elaborate?
Okay. I mean, after the lectures
Hmm.
that we're going to have this morning,
Okay.
is there still a room? Maybe there's an email where you can go as a student of this badge, go back to, go through it again.
Yeah, recording you're talking about.
Okay, yes, the
Yeah,
recording, yes.
definitely, yes. We are going to share all the recordings to our paid candidates. Whatever
Okay.
the sessions which we are going day 1 to day 3, will share in to all. In our WhatsApp group, we are going to share day 1, day 2, day 3 recording. After day
Okay.
3 recording, all the means day 1, day 2, day 3, and other recording whichever we have for this particular batch, we are going to share with all of our paid candidates.
Okay, not
Okay.
immediately, not after the classes.
Definitely not on the spot. You will get it takes some time from Zoom also to generate that video. It takes near about 1 to 2 hours to generate that video. So after 1 to 2 hours, we are going to share the recordings with you guys. Not on the
Okay.
spot. It's not possible for us because system is generating that video. Once I'm going to click on stop recording, once I'm going to click on end session, it takes time to generate that video.
Okay.
Okay. It takes near about 1 to 2 hours. Sometimes it takes 15-20 minutes also. But sometimes if the server's having some take time, so it takes near about 1 to 2 hours also. Okay. So we'll try our best to share the recording as soon as possible to you guys.
Okay.
Okay. And whenever you're doing practice, if you have any doubt, you can email me anytime. I have already shared my email.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Yes, Naresh, you can unmute.
Yeah, hi Ankit.
Hi, Naresh.
Yeah, hi. Ankit, actually, I'm a SQL DBA. I have experience 6 years of experience. So I'm new to Azure. So uh, if I join this course, can I understand or any other courses do I need to join before
No.
learning?
To learn it cloud platform, you just need some basic Linux knowledge. And you said that you are a DBA. Definitely DBA have a very good knowledge on Linux. And even whatever the basics is required, Naresh, we are covering in this particular training also.
Okay,
Okay.
actually,
So
I'm having on Windows. Actually, I'm SQL DBA SQL.
okay, so no issues. So what are the basics of Linux is required? Like earlier I said that we are covering in this particular training. It is mentioned in my course content also. So I'm again going to share the course content link in the chat box.
Okay.
Okay, so you can please refer the link. In the course content, Linux commands we are going to learn. We are not going in much more depth. We are going to learn about some of the basic Linux commands. But yes, once we complete that particular topic, at the end of this topic, I'm going to share all the Linux commands to you guys.
Okay.
Okay, so means all the Linux commands. So from there, you can self-learn from your side also.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Hari, you can unmute.
Good evening, Ankit.
Good evening, Hari.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Ankit, hope you remember me. Actually, I purchased this course 107 batch. I mean 107 batch. But
Okay.
due to my some personal issues and work stress, like I couldn't complete this course. Yeah, hopefully I can go through the video to learn, but I would like to join again to brush up myself freshly.
Yes, you can do that. You can drop me an email. You'll
Okay,
get approval from our side. You can join this particular batch also.
thank you very much.
Okay, drop me an email to me. Don't send email to support team. You can email to me. Just
Okay,
whatever the details which we require, you just email me with the payment screenshot. I'll check. If I need
okay.
any other details, I'll reply to that.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Okay, Hari?
Yeah, bye.
Thank you. Yes, Majnu Nath.
Good evening, Ankit.
Good evening, Majnu.
So, as a fresher, is Azure is a good platform for me. As
No,
a
for
fresher,
as a fresher, a cloud platform is the one of the best platform right now
okay, sir.
to start it. And if I talk about as compared to in any of the cloud platform, any other technology right now, Azure is the one which is having more jobs in the market. I'm not just talking about the cloud platform, I'm talking about Azure cloud. Azure cloud
Okay,
is having more jobs rather than any other technology right
okay, okay. So,
there
which
is,
is
there is a reason. There is a reason behind. The reason is because Azure is capturing the market in that way. So it is going to be very soon a number one cloud in the market. Right now, as per current situation, AWS is number one, and even within 2 to 3 years, Azure is going to be the number one cloud. The reason is because Azure is cheaper than AWS. So every company is looking for cost cutting and performance of Azure and AWS are both are equal. The performance is same, but if the performance is same, definitely companies looking for a thing where they can save the cost. So that's
okay.
why Azure is capturing more market right now.
Do I need to learn coding for this, sir?
No, to work on cloud platform, no coding is required.
Okay, okay. So, I don't have any knowledge about Azure. So, can I learn it easily?
Yes, a person who is a fresher, a person is having any prior experience in any other technology, he can learn Azure cloud.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank
Okay,
you.
there is no prerequisite to learn this particular code. There is no prerequisite. The only thing, whichever is required, like earlier I said that to work on cloud platform, you need to have basic Linux knowledge. It's a part of our course content.
Okay, sir. Sir, I
Okay.
have one more doubt.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes,
is
Prajan, you can ask
Microsoft
your question.
uh, Microsoft Azure Administrator, which is the best course? Is Microsoft Azure or Microsoft Azure Administrator, sir?
Azure admin and Azure administrator both are same thing.
Okay, okay.
That's a short name of administrator. We can say that administrator short name is admin.
I want to ask that AZ104 and architect both are same.
Yes,
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you.
both are same thing. If you just a minute, let me show you one thing also. Let me
Okay, sir.
open one PPT. Let me close this one. Just a minute. Here this. This is the one. See here what
Okay,
it is
sir.
mentioned.
Fundamentals Associate
This
Azure
one, this one.
Administration Azure Administrator
Is associate.
AZ104.
Associate also does that. So is it one? This is same thing. So Azure, you
Okay,
can call it Azure admin or you can call it Azure administrator associate. Both are same.
okay. Sir, do this Logic Labs provide placement assistance, sir?
Yes, we are going to share job details in our Telegram group. So with the
Okay,
help
sir.
of that, you can check and apply from your side.
Okay. Does this group only sends Azure related jobs, sir?
No, we are at our Telegram group of complete logical. So whatever the job position we are getting it, the training which we are providing, we are posting for all the one.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you.
For
Thank you for
AWS
clearing my
also, we
doubts.
are even I'm right now providing training for all four technologies right now.
Okay.
AWS, Azure admin,
Okay, sir.
AWS DevOps, and Azure DevOps. So I'm providing training for all these four technologies. So we
Okay,
are
okay.
posting jobs for all these four technologies.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you, lot. Thanks, sir.
Thank you. Yes, Salesh, you can unmute.
Hi, Ankit.
Hi.
Sir, actually, I have done the course from Sunil sir for AWS DevOps, and even I have done AWS from your side. So
Okay.
this is like Azure. I want to enroll. So like I there is a portal apps where I see the recording for the course content. So how I will fetch this course content over there? Like how I can enroll so that I can get over there, because the email ID which I use, it is different than the that email ID which I have done earlier.
No, you can't merge two we can say two accounts together. It's not possible. We don't have that option. You can merge two accounts. So if you have two different accounts, you need to maintain those two different accounts.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so it's not possible to merge.
how I can register from portal? I am not able to see this batch so that I can pay the fees from there and I can enroll.
Will share. Are you in the WhatsApp group of 213 batch, Shailesh?
Yes, I am there.
So don't worry, my team will share the payment link details. So with the help of that, you can make the payment.
So I have to do the email ID registration also there
Yes.
okay, mobile number and email ID.
Yes, correct. So I have shared that again WhatsApp group link in the chat box. If anyone is not there, I'm requesting you to please join.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir, this Azure DevOps which you are going to learn. So in that AKS also you cover the topic or not, like Azure Kubernetes?
We are learning about Azure Kubernetes service in Azure DevOps. We are learning Azure Docker service also. Sorry, yes, Azure Docker service which we have. We are learning those also. So
Okay,
if you have any, just a minute, I'll share Azure DevOps course content in the chat box. So you can please refer that also. So this is Azure DevOps course content I'm going to share in the chat box. You can please check that one. You will get all details there.
okay, okay.
Okay.
So this will also be 45 days Azure DevOps?
Yes, Azure DevOps also 45 days. Azure Admin is also 45 days.
Okay, fine, sir. Thank you very much for the information. I
Thank
will
you, sir.
continue once I will do the certification and all for Azure. Then I will enroll for Azure DevOps.
Sure, Shailesh.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yes, Madhur.
Hello.
Yes, Madhur.
Hi, Ankit. I'm was the part of the 106 batch. So I want to be continued because due to some reason I am not be like practice for that 106 Azure batch. So can I continue this batch again?
If it's within 1 year, yes, you can do that.
Yeah,
Please email me with the payment screenshot. We'll check and
mean,
reply you.
No, no, you find out the detail if I share my email ID to your team or to you.
Don't send email to my team, just send email to me. I'll try to find it. If I'm not getting it, you need to share the payment link to me.
Okay. I will be try. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yes, Mohammed Ali, you can unmute. Yes, Mohammed Ali, you can unmute and ask your question.
Do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Hi, Ankit. So my first question is, does it require the Microsoft fundamentals to be, do we need to be knowing about the fundamentals?
No. If you see my screen here, it is mentioned that this is optional. So these fundamentals, whatever acts, they're optional now. It's not mandated to go with it.
Okay.
Directly,
So
you can go with associate, and whatever is required, we are covering related to the associate one. So you don't need any fundamental knowledge. So we are covering with directly with the associate one. There.
All right. And does this cover any labs?
This is completely
Microsoft?
a practical training. I can say 95% of the training is completely practical. 5% I can say just a theory, because definitely, Mohammed, to learn something, you need some basic theory knowledge also, because in the interview, you need to give some details also. So 5% is theory, but 95% of training is completely practical.
All right. And I missed the first part. I joined a bit late, sorry. And I just wanted to know, does this will have recordings? I mean, in case if you miss any class,
You will
will
get
this be
each and
recorded?
every single recording.
Okay. And
Just a
how will
minute.
that be shared?
Just a minute. These are things you will get from our side.
Okay.
Live training,
And
recordings, training PPTs, dump, document, sample, resumes, interview, question, quiz, Linux commands. These are things you will get.
all right. And this recorded classes, will this be sent on the same day, or how does it work?
It takes near about 2 to 3 hours to upload in our portal because it takes some time to generate the video from the Zoom.
All right. Okay.
So it take 2 to 3 hours. So that's why maximum time we are taking is 4 hours to upload the recording in our portal.
Okay. Understood.
Okay.
Thank you.
Any more questions, Mohammed? You have? Yes, Janvi, you can unmute.
Yeah, hi Ankit, first of all.
Hi,
Uh,
Janvi.
yeah, like when we want to enroll initially into the Azure, what exactly the Azure is?
Azure is a cloud platform.
Okay.
Like AWS is one cloud platform, Azure is one cloud platform. We have a Google cloud platform also. We have cloud from the Oracle also, Alibaba cloud also we have. So there are multiple cloud platforms we have in the market.
So this is one kind among them.
This is one cloud platform we have in the market.
Oh, okay. Fine. Along with the tools, you explain it, right? How you exactly going to it?
Everything whichever that earlier I said that few minutes before also, this is completely a practical. 95% of training is practical. So whatever the things which you need to do, I'm going to practically show you that. So same way you need to practice it. If you stuck anywhere, you have any doubt, when you're doing practice, you can email me. Or you can ask the questions in the next session also.
Okay. Thank you, Ankit. Thank you.
Yes, Majuna, Nath, you can unmute.
Sir, Nalankit sir.
Yes, Majnu.
Sir, as a BA, I am not a BTech student. I have completed my BSc Computer Science. Azure is a good thing for me also.
Yes, you can do that. I am also not from BTech, right? I have completed BCA.
Okay.
Okay, so anyone is the person who is from the computers one, anyone can work on it. Even nowadays, something what some people what they are doing it, they are done the I can say that commerce one, they are still moving to cloud platform.
Okay.
And even those people are also getting job, but they are considering those people as a fresher.
Okay. After gaining experiences, everyone is normal.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Dharmendra, you can unmute.
Hello, Ankit.
Yes, Dharmendra.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, I have one doubt. Just like AWS gives learning purpose for 1 year, is Azure gives learning purpose for all services?
Yes, it is also giving the same way, not exact same way, but little different as per AWS. Because in Azure, we are getting it first credit from their side, which is as per Indian rupees, which will be 15,800 rupees, or we can say $200 US. So this credit you will get for 30 days. After 30 days, yes, for 30 days. After 30 days, let me complete my answer. After 30 days, for next 12 months, you have a free services. Means like you said that in AWS we have 12 months. Same way, after 30 days, you will get free services from their side also. So if you are going to use that free services, then they are not going to charge you for that.
Means which type of free services? Like we can create virtual machines,
yes,
virtual
like
networks.
Like if I talk about if you're talking about AWS, in AWS we have a service called EC2. In EC2 we have a type called T2.micro, free one. Same way in Azure also we have VM service. That type is B1S. So whatever we have in Azure AWS, same way we have it in Azure also. So they have mentioned that particular type, which type you can use for your free tier.
Is recorded videos are for lifetime or
No,
it
the
is
recordings
1
videos
year?
are for lifetime, no download option for recordings. No download option for
Okay,
recordings,
only
but
we can
notes you
watch.
can download. Notes you
Okay,
can download.
okay,
Okay, recordings you can't
thank
download.
you.
Yes, Romel.
Hey, so yeah, I have a question. So I joined little late. I don't know if you have answers. So
No issue, you can ask your question.
yeah. So basically, I was not able to join the WhatsApp group. Now I am able to do it through my WhatsApp web. So do you have some, I mean, by when do we have to make the payment? I mean, do we have some classes like a sample class? If we like it, then we can continue or we can discontinue or
First 5 sessions are the demo sessions.
okay, first 5 are demo sessions.
Yes.
Okay, and then we can decide whether to proceed or not, is it?
It's completely up to you.
Okay. And it will be a complete hands-on, right? But would it be like a peer doing it? I mean, I will also be doing it, or I'll just seeing it and then probably if I want to do, I can do.
My suggestion is always do practice once, complete the batch session. After the session, you can practice it, because sometimes what happen is, might be you miss that particular point. If you miss that point, might be that can be your interview question, Roman.
Okay.
So don't take risk it whenever you're in this session. Practice it after completion of the session. That's my suggestion.
Okay.
Okay.
And
It's up to you.
And would you be also helping us for the certification?
Yes, for certification, we are going to provide you a dump. With the help of that, you can easily clear your certification. It's 100% reliable dumps.
Okay, and with this, we can apply for this AZ-104, right? I mean, success rate is high, right?
100% till the time whatever my students has applied, till that time I have 100% success rate about the certification.
Okay. Thanks then. Yeah. I think that much.
Any more
And what is
question?
the pace? I mean, would it be really easy for someone who does not have any background on cloud?
Yes, anyone can go with this cloud platform. The person who is fresher, a person having any prior experience with any other technology, he can also come to the cloud platform.
Okay.
Because in IT industry, future is all about cloud.
Correct.
Every company is switching to cloud platform. The reason why they're switching, because when they move to cloud platform, they save a lot of money.
Okay. And how easy is the path if, let's say, I'm learning Azure today and tomorrow, let's say I have to work on AWS?
Sorry?
Let's say I'm learning Azure today, but tomorrow I have to work on AWS. Then how easy the path is?
No, if you know any one cloud domain, you can easily learn other cloud also. Because I can say few of the terminologies are same. Their concept is same. Every cloud platform having same concept. Even in future, if you want to work on Google Cloud also, you can easily learn that one. But definitely by just learning Azure, you can't work on AWS, because their look and feel, their options are completely different.
Okay.
Like in Azure, we have a service called VM. In AWS, same service called as EC2.
Correct. Yeah.
So you can't work it, but yes, whenever you are going to learn it, you can easily understand that.
Okay. And then, so I'm from the development background. So would you also be covering how to deploy an application into Azure, or it is more of administration only?
This is complete of administrator. That part which you're talking about, that's coming under DevOps part.
Okay. So that is under DevOps path, you are saying?
Yes.
Okay. And for that, we have that is the next level, or it is coming?
It's the next level.
Okay, that is the next level.
If you see the certification path, as per the certification path, after AZ-104, the next part is AZ-400.
Okay, and there the application deployment and other stuff would come, is it?
Yes, there we have pipelines. Azure pipelines we have.
Okay.
In Azure, we are not using Jenkins. In Azure have its own pipeline, we are using that particular pipeline.
Okay. Okay, fine. Yeah, thank you.
Any more questions? Yes, Janvi, you can unmute.
Yeah, Ankit. So we have already, if the person is already having experience for 5 years, and when he wants to enroll in Azure, can he show his certificate to linking to the experienced one?
Means you are saying that person who's having experience
Yeah.
in some other technology,
Yeah,
now
in
he
some
want to
other.
switch to cloud platform. Now,
Yeah,
are you
yeah.
talking about yourself or talking about someone else?
No, myself.
Okay. May I know which experience you have?
I do have the BPO experienced one for AI.
Okay.
So I just
So
wanted to switch
definitely that
from
particular
Azure.
experience is not going to count here. So they are going to consider it as a fresher.
So when I started, I mean, when I want to start it as an Azure, like in this
You need to
platform,
apply as a fresher.
as a fresher.
Yes. If you have any other, if you're working any in the IT industry, then I suggest you to switch in your own company. But you have we complete different experience, so they are going to consider as a fresher.
Okay, fine then.
Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, Bride, you can unmute. Yes, Bride, you can ask your question. Bride, I'm not able to hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, I'm able to hear you.
Okay, quick one. I want to find out the difference between Azure Fundamental 900 and
Fundamental,
Azure
I can say it's a very basic.
Okay.
It's very basic of Azure, and if you learn Azure Fundamental, with that you can't apply for the jobs because there is no jobs you will find for a fundamentals. Whenever you're applying for a job, they're looking for a person who works on Azure admin, and even they're looking for a person who works on Azure DevOps also. So fundamental is completely very basic and it's optional.
Okay. But for someone that has there is a new beginner, is it possible that from this 104, you
So
people are
directly
going
you
to
can
touch a
come
bit?
for associate also. It's not mandatory to go with fundamental. Directly go to associate one. Directly get that particular knowledge. With the help of that you can get a job. Why to waste time with the help of that you're not getting any job or will not help you to enhance your career?
Okay. But is it in a way, this 203, is it in a way close to 204 or 104?
Now, with this, we are going to cover only AZ 104.
Okay.
We are only covering AZ 104 in this particular training.
Okay.
It's up to you. After that, wherever you want to go, you can go with that.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Yes, Dharmendra.
Hello. Yeah,
Yes.
I have right now I'm Dilip. I have a 4 year experience in IT sector. I'm a software developer. If it's possible to switch my cloud-based service,
In which technology you have experience? You said developer. In which developer you have?
I'm a node developer, backend and full stack developer.
Okay, full stack developer you are.
Yeah.
Now you want to switch to cloud platform. You know in which company you are working right now?
I'm working with Amazon.
You are directly working with Amazon or any third party company you are working?
No, directly working with
You are
Amazon.
an Amazon employee.
Yeah.
So you want to switch from Amazon to Azure now?
Yes.
So in that particular case, Dharmendra, you need to check with your HR. If your HR is having definitely few jobs also regarding to Azure also. Why they have actually jobs for Azure also? Because every company is hiring the person who work on other cloud also. So they, with the help of your knowledge, they can enhance their cloud platform also. Okay, like this you can do that, or whenever you're applying for jobs with their developer experience, you can show that you have some cloud knowledge also. Like this, they can consider.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes, Shivadas.
Ankit, do I need to send any formal emails because I got already replied from this one, Logic Labs team regarding that you will be joining for this one. So do I need to send any email or shall I continue in this batch? Is it okay for me?
Just drop me an email with the details which I ask you. I will check and I'll reply you.
Sure. Already have replied from Logic Labs itself. They told that one we are already confirmed on that one. They sent a link also. That's why I registered the same link.
Like this is a demo session. After demo session, so that's why I'm asking. Drop me email so I can easily follow up with them also.
Okay.
It will be a reminder for me that I have your email. Okay. So
yes.
I can easily follow this.
Okay. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. So we have asked a lot of questions. Now we'll start with some introduction about cloud platform. Now, whenever a word comes Azure, what is the first thing needs to become in our mind is cloud computing. Because all these cloud platform, whichever we have, it's AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, all are based on the cloud computing technology. And we can access these cloud platforms from any part of the world. It can be any from the remote location, from our office, from our home, any part of the world, we can access these clouds. And we can access these clouds from public network also or private network also. Now, what is public network? The network which we are using right now to connect Zoom, the normal internet connection, that's called as public network. But what is private network? In our normal language, we call it as VPN. That network which is used in organizations, that particular network is called as private network. So with the help of private network also, we can access these cloud platforms. And here are some features of cloud platform. But I'm going to discuss about two of the important features. I'm not going to discuss all about these features because if I'm going to discuss, you will get confused. So I'm going to discuss two important cloud features which we have. It is one of the feature is called as security. In cloud platforms, we are getting it one of the best security features. And the second one is pay as you go. Now, what is pay as you go? Pay as you go means if you are going to use that particular service for 1 hour, so for how many minutes or hours or days we need to pay? If I'm using that particular service for 1 hour, I need to pay only for 1 hour. I don't need to pay for full day or for full month or week. No. If you are using a particular service for that particular time period, we are going to only pay for that particular time period. That's why every company nowadays switching to cloud platform because they only need to pay for those hours for if you are going to use that particular service only for that particular hours. Now, let's take example. I want to start my own OTT platform. And I want every server to be there in my own office. I'm not working on cloud platform. I want all the servers to be there in my own office. So just think about if I want to purchase those servers to start my own OTT platform, how much investment I need to do that? I need to buy a lot of servers. I need electricity where I have 24/7 electricity. I need internet connection, which runs 24/7. So it means I need internet backup also because if our primary internet connection get down, definitely I need secondary also for that. So I need electricity backup also. So you can think about that, how much investment I need to do to start my own OTT platform. If I want servers in my own locations. But if I want to start my OTT platform in cloud platform, how much investment I need to do that? 2 rupees. And the 2 rupees also will get refund in 3 to 5 days. So it means how much investment we are going to do? 0 rupees. But why I said that 2 rupees earlier? Because to create your Azure account, first they are going to charge us 2 rupees. And then within 3 to 5 days, we'll get that 2 rupees also refund from their side. Just to validate our card details, we are going to deduct those 2 rupees. So now you can think about that. Whenever we want to buy any servers, how many investment we are going to do, but when we are going to start in cloud platform, how much investment we are going to do. And whenever we work on cloud platforms, we don't need to worry about the upgradation of the servers. Because after 3 to 5 years, the servers which we are using, definitely the performance of old servers are getting down. We need to upgrade those servers. So if I'm working on cloud platform, we don't need to worry about upgradation of those servers. That's company responsibility to upgrade those servers. We only paying for those things whichever we are going to use. Types of cloud computer. Deployment model, service model. Under deployment model also we have 3 types: public, private, hybrid. In service model also we have 3 types: IaaS, SaaS, DaaS. Under deployment models, we are getting 3 types: public cloud, private, hybrid. Public cloud means the cloud which we are using, Azure, AWS, Google. These cloud platforms are called as public clouds. Private cloud, the cloud which is created in the organization. Like earlier I said that I want to create my own OTT platform where I'm going to buy my own servers. When I'm going to buy my own server, it means I'm going to create a cloud in my own servers. That's private cloud. Then we have hybrid cloud also. Combination of public plus private. It's called as hybrid cloud. So all the cloud platform, whichever we have in the markets is AWS, Azure, Google, Oracle Cloud. All clouds are called as public clouds also. And even all these cloud platforms are also called as infrastructure as service. Why it is called as infrastructure as service? Because to build anything, we are going to use their infrastructure. We are going to use their server. We are going to use their storage services. We are going to use their internet connection. So that's why every cloud platform is also called as infrastructure as a service also. Next is platform as a service. In Azure platform, we have one service called as Azure App Service. That particular service is called as platform as a service. But why it is called as platform as a service? Because here we are just going to upload our code. And whatever the infrastructure needs to be built, that is going to completely built by the Azure team. That is going to build by the Azure team. So we don't need to, the only thing is just upload our code and select the basic requirement is going to completely taken care by the Azure. So how to create app service, we will learn in our upcoming session also. Third and the last one we have called as software as a service. Gmail, Dropbox, WhatsApp, Telegram. What are these? These all platforms. So these all are softwares are called as software as a service. So these are the different cloud platforms, types of cloud computing we have. Now I'll come to Azure. Which company has started the Azure? Microsoft. In which year they have started? In 2010 as a name Windows Azure. In 2014, it has been renamed to Microsoft Azure. They have 54 regions, more than any of its competitor. 54 region. What is 54 regions? Means in 54 countries, 54 data centers they have total. All over the world, 54 data centers they have. If you want to see the complete list, here is that particular map also. See here, your data centers dot Microsoft. So this is the data centers. Wherever there are data centers we have, that we can see here. So total 54 we have right now. Few are coming soon also, we have it. But as per the current one, we have 54. Here's it. Here are. We have in Central India. We have it in South India also we have right now. Southeast Asia. Here also we have this. These are the one which we have. Here are. See. In Canada East we have Canada Central. Here are the one. So the 54 regions we have right now which are on. And even Azure is working their servers with solar energy also, even on wind energy also, their regions are working. And Azure is working on very good thing also right now. It is not yet live right now. By 2030, they are going to live that also. They are moving their few of the regions underwater also. They are working on it right now, but it is not yet live right now for the customers. By 2030, they are saying that it is going to be live. Underwater, they are going to put their servers. So if they are going to put underwater their server, they'll save huge amount of money and energy also. So they don't need to put more electricity on servers. Because to cool down those servers, they need to use AC. So they are working on those things also, but it takes some time. So here we have seen the complete list of the regions. Now, whenever you are going to create your Azure account, we'll get some free details from their side. Like earlier also I was talking about with some person. Whenever you are going to create your Azure account for first 30 days, you will get a credit from their side. As per Indian rupees, if I talk about, you will get a credit of 15,800 rupees. In US dollars, you will get 200 US dollars. So this particular credit you will get from their side only for 30 days. If you didn't come, let's example, you have just used only 500 rupees. You have still pending of 15,300 rupees. What will happen with that? System is going to remove that particular credit. So if you use that credit, that's good. If you're not using that credit, system is automatically going to remove that particular credit. So for first 30 days, you will get a credit from your side. Now, what will happen after 30 days? After 30 days, you need to upgrade your subscription to pay as you go. It doesn't mean that if you upgrade to pay as you go, you need to pay for each and everything. No. If you're going to use a service, free service, then they are not going to charge you anything. So for 12 months, you will get free services from yourself. And even few other services which we have in Azure, which are for lifetime free also. So how we get information after 30 days, which service is coming under 12 months free or which service is coming under always free? Or under 12 months free services, they have mentioned the type also, which type we need to use. So if you're using that particular specific type, then they are not going to charge us. If you are going to use any other type, under 12 months, they are going to charge you for that. Now, So here I've given that particular link. Scroll down. So here are the country lists where we'll get the free credit from their side. And see all free services. Here. We have one service called Advisor. It is always free, unlimited. Scroll to last. See here. Here we have a service called Virtual Machine. For 12 months free, 750 hours per month. And they have mentioned the type also B1S. So 750 hours per month you are getting it. And it means 12 months and 12 months means not unlimited free. For 12 months free also they have given that quota. Per month, 750 hours we are getting it. And which type? B1S. Is there any way we can check how many hours are pending? Yes, we have. We will discuss that later in our upcoming session. Where we can check how many hours are pending it, we can see that. So here we have a service called Virtual Network, always free, 50 virtual. So till 50 virtual network, they are not going to charge you. After 50 virtual network, then they are going to charge you. So like this, here we are getting all the services detail, which is coming under our 12 months free or which is coming under our always free. So I'm going to share this particular link in the chat box also. The link is already there in my PPT also. But if you want to save this link is shared in the chat box, you can check from there. Here I'm able to see the market review. The current right now, which you are able to see here, this is July 2021 review. Where is Microsoft? Here is Microsoft and here is AWS. Means right now in July 2021, AWS is number 1, Microsoft is number 2. In July 2022, here is AWS, here is Microsoft. You can see here the gap between both the cloud platforms. AWS is that same position, but Microsoft has captured more market. We didn't receive it till now about the June 2023 review, which is going to, will get in the month of October or November we'll get. So definitely at that time, it is going to cover that gap, whichever we are able to see right now, it is going to cover more. That's why I said that within 2 to 3 years, Microsoft Azure is going to be the number 1 cloud, and it's 100% sure. Because Azure is capturing more market rather than any other cloud platform. List of services which we are going to learn in this particular. These are the one which we are going to learn. Let's count how many we are going to cover. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, and 20. These are the 22 services which we are going to cover in this particular Azure admin trip. Course duration is 45 days. Each session is going to be near about 1 hour, Monday to Friday only. We don't have any session on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday, Sunday is only for your practice. If you have any doubt whenever you're doing practice, like earlier I said that, you can email me. Even you can email me on Saturday and Sunday also. Whenever I'm going to check your email, 100% you will get a reply from my side. Session timing is as per our scheduled time. Start time is always at 8 p.m. IST. we are going to start our session. Each session we are going to record and we are going to share each and every single recording with our paid candidates. Course fees is 5,900 INR. Course content link I have already shared in the WhatsApp group with you guys. Let me share that particular WhatsApp group link again in the chat box. And earlier also we have discussed about certification. After completion of this training, if you want to go for any certification, you can go for a certification called AZ104. And if you're going to join this particular training, what you will get from our side, live training, recordings, training PPTs. For this particular training, I'm going to use these PPTs. There are total 90 PPTs which I'm going to use. Means till 88 PPTs we are going to learn. In 89 PPTs, I have a very small project. That particular project which we are going to cover, even that particular project we have mentioned in our course content. So in the 89th PPT, we are going to cover the project. And in the 90th PPT, I'm going to share some quiz to you guys. So you can attempt those quiz and multiple times you can attempt those quiz. There is no limit that 1 time, 2 time, no. You can attempt those quiz multiple times. With the help of that, you can just check your knowledge, whatever you have learned in this training. Did you remember all those things? So just to check your knowledge, you can attempt those. And these are the few things which I'm going to share with you guys at the end of the training. Azure dump, document, sample resumes, interview question. Linux command, self-learning. What is the meaning of these Linux commands? Like earlier I said that few of the basic Linux commands we are going to cover in this particular training. Few of the basic Linux commands we are going to cover, but this is not a complete Linux training. So I can't learn to teach you the all Linux commands. So that's why after end of this particular topic of Linux commands, I have put one link here in this PPT where you will get all the Linux commands. Means from A to Z, whatever the Linux commands we have, you will get all from our side. So if you are interested to learn more about Linux commands, with the help of that link, you can learn more. So these are the things you will get from our side if you're going to join this particular training. And here's that particular image also, which I'm going to share with you guys also. So this is about from my side. Now, anyone have any question? You can please raise your hand and ask a question. Anyone wants to ask anything? Yes, Vikram Thakur. Vikram, I'm not able to hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Vikram, now I'm able to hear you.
Yeah, very good evening, Ankit. Actually, I have joined 149 batch, but due to my personal reason, I did not complete it. Only 4-5 sections I attended. I have done the payment also.
I have already received your email. I checked just now. My mobile have is. I'll reply you there.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay. I have received here in your email 2005 is mentioned. Am I right?
Yes, correct.
So yes, I have received your email. I'll check and I'll reply you.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you. Yes, Janvi, you can unmute.
Yeah, Ankit, yeah, like, can I know what exactly the difference between Azure Admin and Azure Data Factory?
Services. There are services which are different. And you're talking about Data Factory?
Yeah.
Data Factory, we don't have any certification. Data Factory is one service we have. Data Factory, you can see, there is any Data Factory mentioned?
No, because since
No.
I've heard
Data
regarding.
factory is a service.
Okay.
Like we have this, I told there is a service called virtual machine. I've used the word virtual machine. There's a service we have. Same way we have in Azure, we have a service called data factory. So these are there are more than 200 services we have it in Azure. Okay. So it's one of the service we have. It's a data integration service. I can say it's a ETL tool. Like we have one ETL tool called ODI. We have it. We have two ETL tool called Data Factory, which is in Azure. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there is no difference between Azure admin and Data Factory because that's a service, not any certification. Okay. Yes, Arif, you can.
Hey, hi Ankit.
Hi, Arif.
Actually, I have one question. If this is enough to 45 days to complete this complete course?
Yes. 45 days.
Okay.
If you don't worry about that, Arif, if it's take few days extra also, we'll
Okay.
cover it. Whatever is the mention in course content, each and every single thing is going to cover it.
Okay.
Okay.
But
So don't think about 45. Think about a course content which is mentioned in course content. If it's take more than 45 days, don't worry, we'll go with that also. First of all,
Okay.
your doubts needs to be clear. If you are able
Okay.
to clear it out, that's the more important one, not 45 days. More important is your doubt needs to be clear. You need to have that confidence so you can go for an interview. That's more important.
So, hello.
Yes, we can continue question.
So we can means look on this course production environment issues or only theoretical.
This is practical training. Like earlier I said, that 95% of training is practical.
Okay.
Okay. Whatever we are going to learn, this is completely a practical training. 95%. 5% I can say theory because definitely to understand something, you need to have basic theory knowledge also.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. You can.
Yeah, first point, like I have sent a mail regarding what I asked you regarding the refreshment of this.
So don't worry, you will get a reply from my side as soon as possible.
Okay, thank you a lot. And another question is like, why we are focusing Azure Administrator and Azure DevOps and Azure Solution Architects? This is maybe out of box the question, but why don't we
Because
focus on that, the data
as
engineering?
compared to jobs, if you just search for job, try to do one thing. After this session, try to search for jobs.
Okay.
You will get your answer from their side.
Okay. Meaning like there is a less opportunities in the data engineering and data analyst, which means I can assume.
Very less.
Okay.
Even if I talk, not talking about only about Azure, if I even talk about AWS also. In AWS also, we are also focusing on the major these three things, which we have it in AWS also. Because as compared to right now, cloud platform, whichever right now using, they are focused, the clients are only going with these ones. Okay.
Yeah, got it. And what about security engineer? It could be very mandatory, right?
Right now, jobs are not there. That's why I'm saying you, after end the session, try to search for jobs. You will get your answer from their side.
Okay, Ankit.
Okay, jobs you will not find. From if I talk about for administrator, you get 100 jobs, there you will find 5 to 6 jobs. So it's a huge difference. I'm not talking about 50-50. I'm talking about 5% and 100% difference.
Yeah, got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone have any more questions? Okay. Look like no one has any questions. So in the next session, what we are going to learn is, we are going to learn about how we can create our Azure account. And then if we have time, we'll start our next service called, first service called virtual machines. Yes, Sailesh, you can unmute.
Yeah, Ankit, sorry to interrupt you at that time.
No, you can
Actually,
ask a question.
actually, when we go about DevOps and all, and study the services like Jenkins, Kubernetes, and then Docker. So in that case, we have to learn scripting also.
Like earlier, I said that in Azure we are not using Jenkins. The reason is in Azure we are not using Jenkins because Azure have its own pipeline.
Okay.
Okay. Now to use that one, if I talk about Jenkins, in Jenkins you don't need to learn about scripting law because in Jenkins there is an option called Groovy script. That one in Jenkins we have an option we can build by using Jenkins tool also. Because I'm working in Jenkins also because in AWS cloud platform, we are not using their own pipeline. In AWS platform, we are using Jenkins. So in Jenkins, you don't need to do that. But if you are talking about Kubernetes and Docker, there you need to have YAML language knowledge. If you don't have, you don't need to worry about that because in my Azure DevOps training, at the end of the training, I'm sharing a documentation to my students about YAML one. With the help of that, he can easily learn it.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, so whatever is required in my training, I'm always sharing with my students. If you see here, that's the image I'm going to share with you. This is my Azure DevOps things which I'm sharing with them. So in that one, I'm sharing one YAML documentation. So it's a complete document we have, just a 30 page. It's a very small one, but it's very useful now.
Okay. Okay, fine, Ankit. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone have any more questions? Okay. Look like no one has any questions. So with this, I can end the session here. In the next session, we will learn about how we can create our Azure account and we can learn about how we can create our first service called virtual machine. Thank you all. Thank you for joining today's session. See you on Monday because we don't have any session on Saturday and Sunday. So next session, we have it on Monday at same time, 8 p.m. Thank you all. Have a happy weekend. Thank you.